Hey everybody, I'm Ed.
And I'm Barb, and we're the ARTyRV Glass Studio.
Welcome everybody.
Welcome everyone, and we're so glad to see everyone. We've got a lot of people here tonight. We got a full house, and we're very happy to see everyone. Welcome.
I tell you, Barb, it's been a long week already, and it's only Monday.
It is. It is.
We're busy shipping ornaments all over the country now, and getting our classes finished up here right towards the end of the holidays, at the end of the new year, or the old year, back into the new one. So we got a great glass chat tonight. We got a new tool in, and we're going to share it with you guys tonight because I've never tried it before, so we're going to try it together.
So welcome to those that are here tonight for the live stream, and those that are watching the broadcast afterwards.
On the
welcome
rerun.
Also. If you don't know who we are a innovative virtual stained glass studio where we teach online all about stained glass. And we do that for free to anyone that wants to learn at their own pace.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah, so we have definitely a lot of different playlists, over 1,000 videos that you can watch. And those playlists are answers to most of all of your either beginner questions or intermediate questions, or even those of you that, we all use different techniques. Sometimes my technique may be different than yours, but it may be something that'll help you. So that's what we're here for, is to share our techniques with you, and you guys sharing your techniques with us.
So we feature this live stream every Monday night at 7 o'clock, so you can bring us your questions. So jot down some questions. We'll be starting soon. Put your questions in the chat with a Q, and we'll be happy to answer.
Well, we'll try anyway, and if not, some of our viewers may have an idea of how to answer it if we can't answer it.
Right.
So.
There's a lot of people here with
great
a lot
knowledge
of experience.
That's right.
As far as our experience goes, Ed has tons of experience in not only stained glass, but commercial glazing and glass blowing. So he's been in the industry for 40-some years.
Yeah, 43 years. Yeah.
And I've only been in for about 35. So we started our journey in stained glass.
Oh, gosh, back in 1980. Well, I started the journey of stained glass working for someone else. And then we started our journey together in 1986.
That's right. We decided that downtown rents were cheap.
Oh, gosh, dirt cheap.
It was in the 80s. Rent was cheap. We needed more room because our little stained glass shop on our house at the river
was on our back porch.
Was on our back porch, and we were getting business. So we took the leap and started our little shop in downtown Conway, 1986.
And that's probably when we first started out, we said to ourselves, we need to keep our overhead really low, and so that we can make it and grow the business without having to spend everything on just staying in a building. So we were able to do that because we found a really inexpensive rent, and it was right in downtown on Main Street. And actually, the community used to call us the people with the duck in the door. Oh, you're the guys with the duck in the door next to the bank.
That's
right.
That's
us.
That's us.
That's us. So, and actually, Barb, that duck is may still be. It was at one time in Charleston in one of the houses along Rainbow Road there along the river. So, at one time. So I don't know if it's still.
That was a beautiful door. We had a big red sun in the background.
And a wood duck flying into it. It was really pretty. So.
Another thing we do for our viewers is to feature a viewer showcase once a month. That'll be the first Monday of every month. Viewers are encouraged to send in their stained glass, and we feature them. And so you can do that at viewershowcase@gmail.com. Just send in a photo and a couple sentences about it.
About your photo, about the work that you do, and we'll be happy to share it with everyone. And last month's viewer showcase, we had 8 or 9 of our viewers in the showcase, and guys, the work just impresses me. Not impresses me, but just I am just like in awe every time I see everyone's different work and how many different levels that are in what's going on within our little community here. So it's very exciting. So we have a lot of people in the chat tonight, Barb. It's really, really a nice thing. And hey, those of you that made it this weekend to our annual parking lot ornament extravaganza, we want to thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you for coming out. And thank you guys, if you're watching the rerun, thank you for coming out. And those of you that are just watching, just because we want to say hi to everyone. So thank you guys for coming out this weekend and helping support the arts at Conway Glass. So great, even though it was a little chilly when we started out Saturday
It was 20 degrees when we started, and I know all you guys that did the festivals this weekend, especially Saturday morning. I'm not sure what Sunday morning was. I was too tired to get out of bed at 6 a.m. So, but we got up early. We set up. We were set up by 10 o'clock. We had a big crowd. That warmed us up.
No, they were waiting outside the fence at 10 o'clock to come in.
And they were also lined up outside the fence to check out. So we had a great day, and thank everyone that came out. We've had some questions about the new ornaments, when they'll be on the website. I put 5 of the new ones on the website, and I'll be adding those every week as I can get photos of them. There's 5 new ones.
We had the opportunity this weekend to find out exactly what new ornaments that we're coming out with that people really enjoy. So that was quite.
So you'll see some new teardrop and ribbed and spirals and colors and.
Yes.
So they're coming up, and Carol says that she loves her new Lepinette pliers and grousers.
Carol, you're welcome, and I'm so glad that you got your runners.
She says it makes cutting so much easier.
Well, I'm glad you're enjoying them. I enjoy mine. I know that. I enjoy mine.
Okay, let me see if we have any. Are we ready for questions, or do you want to? Let's see. We have some upcoming classes in
We do.
Conway.
Let's go over the classes with everybody because there's quite a few people in the chat tonight, and so let's go over the classes because we do have some space available, and we have. I guess we've added a new class for January.
We have, and I want to tell you all about it first because I'm going to be sending out a newsletter later on this week, and then the classes will fill up. So if you're one of the people that have been waiting for a class, let me tell you what's available.
January, right?
A hot sculpture glass flower workshop, 2.5 hours, January 5th.
Okay, and we're taking 9 people for that class.
We're taking 9 people, and it's open, and it's on the website.
So it's 2.5 hours, and we're going to learn all about, we're not going to be blowing any glass with a blowpipe. We're actually going to be working, we're going to be sculpting glass. So we're going to be using different tools, and we're going to learn about that. And you guys are actually going to sculpt your own glass flower in any color that you want. So we're looking forward to that. It'll give you a little bite of what's going on with the molten glass. And there's nothing like manipulating 2,000 degree glass with your hand, y'all. There's nothing like it.
And then we have let's see, we're having but a cutting and soldering workshop in February.
Weekend workshop.
It's not on the website,
Saturday, Sunday.
but it will be probably this week. I'll put it on. It's what, the 8th and 9th?
I believe it's the 8th and 9th of February. We're going to secure the date. It's the second weekend in February. Classes start at 10 a.m. on Saturday and run until 3, and then at 11 a.m. on Sunday, and we'll run till 3 on Sunday. So we're going to learn how to cut. It's going to be pretty intensive glass cutting, and we would prefer that you bring the tools that you work with. You just need your glass cutter, your runner and pliers, your grouse and pliers, items to break glass with and score glass with. And then you're going to need, we'll have soldering irons for you if you don't want to bring yours, but it's always best to learn how to do new techniques with your own tools rather than my tools, because your tools act a certain way, you're used to them, and it really works out much better. But again, I have all the tools, but it's always better if you use your own. So
Yeah.
especially your glass cutter, guys. Don't, if you use a specific glass cutter, boom, make sure it goes in your box and your bag and when you come to class.
We had talked about the March for the cutting and soldering intensive workshop, because you were talking about this heat in the hot shop might be a little bit much.
In March.
Yeah, for glass blowing workshop.
In March, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we can do the, maybe it's possible that we can do another weekend workshop soldering and cutting workshop in March, because it is going to start getting warm in the, in the back shop. So
As soon as we make up our mind, we'll put it on the website. As soon as we get that etched in.
yeah, because it's really, when it's too hot back there for glass blowing, it's definitely hot. I promise you guys, it's uncomfortable.
We have a beginner stained glass workshop, April 26th and 27th.
April. That's what it was. Okay.
Yeah, and that's not full yet. A lead light workshop, May 17th and 18th. That's available. Make and take, June 21st. There's one opening. And that's all
Oh, you've
I
already
have
went
right
all the
now.
way out to the second quarter.
Yeah, we're in second quarter. We're just
Okay.
trying to get people in the classes that they want to be in.
Yeah, because it seems like they fill up and then they're like, oh, man, I tried to get in your class, but it's full. And we're like, we can't take, certain classes, y'all. You can't take so many people that no one learns anything, because that's not fair. It's not fair to you guys, and it's not fair to me. So the soldering and glass cutting class, we're taking 5 people. There's room at the table for 6, and I happen to be the 6th person. So we're going to be learning in that class. It's going to be pretty intensive glass cutting. I'm even going to show you and teach you why I turn my running pliers upside down. So that's top secret, but you get to come in and learn that in class.
Okay, I think we're ready for questions.
I think we are, Barb. Let's
I
roll.
think we've covered all the classes that are coming up at Conway Glass.
Right.
Okay.
And then, let's see. I think that's it for the classes.
I think
I
so
think
right
so.
now.
Yeah, I think so right now.
And of course, we're open every Wednesday from 10 to 4.
Right, and if you're going to come see us, please try and make it on that day. Oh, and I don't know what I wanted to say.
What?
Just a big shout out to Ed Forsman for taking 2nd place in the art show in his community.
Congratulations, Ed.
Ed Forsman. Congratulations, Ed. Thanks for sharing that with us.
Yeah, if you've got anything going on on Facebook, you're posting things about shows you're in, please share them with us. I think we're all friends. We're becoming friends on Facebook, but I never know exactly who's my friend.
Hey, who's your friend? Oh, you don't
Sometimes-
need any friends.
Yeah,
No, you
if
do.
you've tried to ask me for, because I got a funny message the other day. Someone said, "Hey, how you doing?"
Oh, yeah.
Then when I realized
You wanna go
it
have
wasn't
coffee?
really, it wasn't really the person I thought it was. It was
Right.
scary. But anyway, yes,
Scary.
it was. It was. It
honey.
was kind of being rude,
Yeah.
but yeah. So it wasn't the person I thought it was. So if I haven't friended you on Facebook, I'd really like to friend people that are interested in stained glass, so
Yes,
we can
for sure.
see what you're doing and
Right.
the things that you've accomplished on the way.
Yeah, and
and your journey.
Right. And we want to see your work. So please join us for our
What?
viewer showcase at
Yeah.
gmail.com. Don't forget.
Okay, let's see. Mary Beth has a question. What's the best thing for applying patina? I've tried the little brushes we use for flux, paper towels, Q-tips, cotton balls. None of them really been satisfactory.
Well, I tell you, as far as Mary Beth, as far as putting, eliminating, getting rid of it when you're done, the Q-tip does work out the best. Wow, Rochelle,
Thank you
welcome.
so much. That is so much appreciated.
So MB, I think the Q-tip I find seems to have worked the best for me. And I tell you what you have to be careful of too is remember to always shake that black patina, because that the crystals settle down in the bottom, and sometimes you really do need to shake it. And also make sure that you're not contaminating it. Just use it in the lid. I don't need to explain all that to you, but I found the Q-tip seems to be the best way. So
I don't know what happened, but I've lost my chat
again. Okay, well that's cool.
Well, that's not good.
Thank you.
Thank you for that.
Rochelle,
let me
thank
get
you
my
very
chat
much.
back just a minute. You want to talk about?
Yeah, so we're going to talk a little bit about what we got going on tonight in Glass Chat. So I brought a piece of glass home tonight. I'm gonna give you. Oh, I got the camera just right. Look, my hands are in the right way, just like sliding them right in. Barbara's gonna try and find the chat. We charged the mouse, and I think it's overcharged because it's working double time now. But anyway, so I'm gonna share this glass. This is a Wismac. Y'all know I'm very partial to Wismac just because of all the textures and everything it offers. This texture, and you can kind of see it. This is a Mystic. Okay, so the part number on this green, because it's the holidays, I wanted to make sure that I got this part number for you. And it's a 286 MY. Yeah, Mary went for a walk. And so it's the MY being Mystic, okay? And you can see that channel, and I'm going to turn it up on its edge because I want to share that with you. Look at how bumpy and textured this glass is. Now, this side here that my index finger is on, this is actually the rough side here, okay? So if I turn it around, this side is the smooth side. But look at all of the different, how it's kind of like moving up and down. This is a beautiful texture, y'all. The light dances off of it like crazy. And then I want you to listen to how it sounds when you go across it. Because this one, those of you that are just starting to cut glass or textures kind of bother you a little bit, let's start down here. And I want you just to hear this. So I'm going to turn this around. And Carol, I'm going to grab my Lepinette running pliers. And you see my little line right there. And you see that it's directly on top of my score. And I'm going to squeeze. And there you go. So just because this little piece of glass here is textured, it doesn't cut any differently. It sounds different as you roll across it. But as long as we remember, guys, to depress the head on our cutter head, it seems to all work out really well. And what we want to do now is we want to just go ahead and square this piece of glass up like this. And we're just going to start here and pull down. And we're using our trusty square because, I really like my square. But then we're going to take this, and here we go again. Our running pliers, our score is right on top. Our line is right on top of our score, and squeeze, and there we go. Now this thing, it looks a little crazy, but I think what you're going to find is that this works good in lead, and then also when you're copper foiling this particular glass, what you end up, you get a couple of little high spots, but you'll see the texture in the glass, but you won't really see it in your soldering because the solder is going to level itself out. But you will definitely, for sure, see the texture in this. So Barbara's working on she's trying to get our chat back. And those of you, I'm not sure exactly where it is, whether you guys can see us or not. But if you can, great. And Barbara got it back, and there it is. It's right there. So thank you, Barbara.
You're welcome.
Sorry
about that.
She's a wizard.
I don't know what happens when I try to answer. But okay, we're here.
Okay, so we might try to answer something, but more than anything, we're going to be reading questions tonight. And
You're going
you
to
guys,
answer, aren't you?
yeah, we
Okay.
are. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But hey, guys, what I want to do is I'd like everybody to give Ray a big thumbs up because Ray works
Ray's
much
the
harder
man.
than you guys think that he does. He works really hard, and he's making sure that all of the links that you guys need and ask for are right there for your viewing enjoyment.
I do want to say thank you very much, Rochelle. I was trying to give you a thumbs up on that, and it took me somewhere else. I don't know what happened, but thank you very much. Okay, let's get to all of our questions here. We have a
Okay.
couple that we've missed. And did you answer Mary Beth's question about?
I think I did, Mary
Okay.
Beth. I told Mary Beth that I would prefer to use a Q-tip, and she said she wasn't having really good luck with that. But also, you have to really remember to make sure that you shake the bottle up real well, because a lot of times that won't work.
And you're using Ruby Flux, huh?
And if you're using Ruby Flux, that
If
should
you're
really
using
help.
gel flux, you are going to have a harder time. But yeah, the Ruby Flux. Shake it up. Okay. They're saying, Num says he has the tip on his Hako soldering iron is loose. Am I missing something, a piece? Can't tell.
Can't tell. You know, I have a Hako iron, and I bought it so that I could answer y'all's questions. The tip on your Hako iron is held in by a nut that screws down and tightens it up because it's a ceramic heater inside there. So when you push your tip down and then you just turn, there's a little nut there. That's it. That's all there is to it. And so unless
Bobby.
you're...
Bobby says the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, that's okay, hon. But yeah, that's all there is to it. It's a little thing that you tighten up. If your tip's loose, you just need to tighten that up. Of course, wait till it cools off a little bit. And then the other thing is too is sometimes if you'll let it warm up, take your pair of grousing pliers and just snug it up while it's hot, and that'll help too. So.
Hey,
yeah.
Larry Murray's here.
Larry, hey buddy.
Okay.
You know, we just came
Carol
out.
said Facebook is scary. Yeah, I know Facebook is scary.
Larry, you inspired
Hold on,
us. You inspired Barbara and I while you were here in town to come up with a hot air balloon Christmas ornament.
We're working on some colors.
We're working on
and
some
things.
colors.
But,
So
yeah.
thank you, and once again, sir, it was very nice to meet you. Thank you for taking time out of your vacation to come see us.
Yeah. I was just looking at Mary Beth's question.
Okay.
She said the problem is either that it doesn't go on evenly, leaving mist spots, or it leaves lint all over the place. Yeah, a Q-tip isn't really the best. Flux brush
cut off
cut
so
off
that it's not sloppy. Yeah,
is the best.
is probably the best. Yeah, I would say. But you know what, too, Mary Beth? Whose solder are you using? Just out of curiosity, because sometimes your solder will dictate how well, and you should be using 60-40 for black patina, and cleaning with baking soda and water. Gosh, Mary Beth, I think we've exhausted all of our avenues on that. I don't know what's going on.
Now we're talking about patina, right?
Yeah, we're talking about patina.
Okay.
And, some people use a toothbrush. Some people use their Dremel with polish. I don't know.
Yeah,
What-
go ahead.
No, I was just wondering, what kind of solder are you using, though? Because if it's got trash in it, it's going to spot, or you know what I mean? Just it's gonna be a little bit different each time that you solder, that you patina with it.
Yeah, so Christina said try a toothbrush, and I can see that a toothbrush would work because it would kind of scratch the surface and make the patina cling to something.
Yeah. And
But it wouldn't be too abrasive.
Right, and the Novocan is going to be your best patina. There are some other people out there that make it, but Novocan's going to be your best bet for your chemicals.
Robin says that she uses a makeup brush to apply patina. Yeah, that would be nice because they're nice and clean. They got those clean edges. And a makeup brush to clean tight corners. Thank you, Robin. That's a good tip.
Yeah, that's a good tip, Robin. Thank you.
Larry says trim your bristles back to 1/4 to 3/8,
Cut 'em
7
back.
inch long. Yeah, cut them back.
Make them real stiff. And actually, you know what? I do the same thing for my flux brush. Each time that I start a new project and a flux brush, I make my new flux brush, leave the bristles 1/4 of an inch long. That way they're stiff. They're not going to hold more flux than what you need, and they're also going to be much easier to just cut you one down and start using it as your patina brush too. And once you've used it for patina, don't try and rinse it out or anything because it's done. Just go ahead and get rid of it.
Thank you, Susan. She had a tip.
Hey, Susan. Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Nice to see you on Saturday.
Okay. Christine says wipe it after use and reuse. Different brush for black and different brush for copper. Patina.
Two totally different animals, yes.
Yep, totally different. If I missed a question, let me know. I'm just scrolling down and getting them as I go. Mary Beth says ruby flux, baking soda rinse. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure, Mary Beth.
I'm not sure, Mary Beth. But
Send me a picture of it.
Yeah, whose solder are you using?
Yeah. Okay, let's go on to Bobby has some ruby flux paste. Does it work the same as the liquid? Easy to clean. Yeah, it is easy to clean.
It is, yes, it's easy to clean, but the paste smokes a little more than the liquid ruby flux doesn't even smoke at all. So
Cheryl Ann says that she's making a larger piece with glass pieces that vary in thickness. What should she do to make sure everything is lined up evenly when she solders everything?
Oh, hon, you don't need to worry about that. That's why they give you different textures, and you're adding different textures to your window. One side of your window is going to be perfectly flat because it's going to lay on the table. The upside of it is where you're going to see all your texture. And those things that we were just talking about, this Mystic glass. It's really bumpy and heavy duty, even on what I call the smooth side. But the textured side is going to sit a little bit higher. It's going to sit a little bit higher than every now and then, and I can show you because I have 3 different textures here. I can show you how it's going to sit, and there's no reason to try and worry about jacking it up and making it level and all that. You don't need to do all that. What you need to worry about is when you flip it over, that you lay it down on some 1/4 inch soft styrofoam, and it'll absorb all of those little ups and downs so that you can solder the backside. We do that all the time.
Yeah, one side will be flat.
Yep.
And the other side will not.
And that's why you're using textures. Please don't try to put stuff under it and lift it up and make it, because it's not going. You're going to drive yourself crazy, and there's no reason for it. Okay, so enjoy the textures, and your solder will go up and over and move around.
And I was thinking maybe, it might be the textured. Yeah, that would be textured glass. I thought maybe they were working with a thicker plate or something, but that wouldn't be. So
no, because I got this Mystic here, and it's really goofy, and I have a piece of glue chip beside it, and the Mystic is, I mean, it's much higher. I can just pull my finger across it, and it catches it.
That's our girl.
She came back from a walk, and she said, "Hello, everybody." And she said, "Ray, thank you."
Yes, thank you, Ray. She absolutely loves everything that you send her. It's amazing.
I don't know how you do it, buddy.
Yeah, y'all have sent her TREATS's. She loves it. She knows when it comes in the mail. She follows me all the way to the pantry. Yeah. And we want to thank you.
Okay,
she really enjoys it.
And Mary Beth says she's using Canfield, so it's not the trash. That's a good solder. That's like top of the line. So Mary Beth, I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe next time you come down, bring a piece with you and let's see what's happening. Let's look at it.
Ella Gregory says, my black patina always looks brown. Are you using 60/40?
Yeah, that would be my only question is, are you using 60/40 solder? Because 50/50 will make it look like kind of like an off brown. But so let's see, who else? We got a question there from Gavin, I think.
And where is that up? Is
Right
it
below,
up?
right down, right below MB Walker's Canfield 60/40 up.
Okay. I have an early 1900s piece, about 2.5 by 2.5. It's supported by 3 horizontal bars. Bars 1 and 3 are cylindrical.
They're round ones. Huh?
Plus wire attachment, and bar 2 is flat and just soldered. Was that a repair?
That was in addition to, and hey, you really do have a nice window there. If you've got copper wires attached to lead that are wrapped around round bars, that's really nice. So you can just undo those wires. They'll stay there. Clean those steel bars up, and actually you can sand them, prime them, and then paint them black and reattach them back to the window. And so that way, by doing that, you can remove them, and it'll make the window much easier to clean too, if that's what you're doing with it. So now the vertical or the steel bar that's soldered, don't even worry about that, taking that off. But the other ones you can. And remember, you don't over twist them, because just put them back the way they were, and then it'll last forever. They've been there this long.
Okay. Do you need something special to clean off gel flux?
I'm not sure because I don't use it, but this is what I would do. I would clean the window the exact way that if you're using lead, when you putty the window or glaze that window, all of that flux is coming off. It doesn't matter what kind of flux you use. Because if you use my putty recipe, it's going to clean the window while you're working it. The other thing is, I think what I would do is, just like anything else, just make sure that it's cleaned thoroughly. Before you put it away at night, spray it down with glass cleaner and clean it, and then cover it so that you can come back the next morning without a bunch of oxidation. Right?
Yes. Let's see. Susan says she's coming by Wednesday with a friend.
Oh, okay, Susan. We'll look forward to seeing you.
Okay. Thank you, Ray. Ray shared best patina secrets and patina tips, 4 best patina tips.
Thank you, Ray.
Those are in the chat if you want to learn more about black patina and how to apply it correctly.
You're right. There you go.
Okay. Let's see. Cheryl Ann said she was going crazy about that panel. That's
Oh yeah, when we get to glass chat, I'll show you, because I got this green glass, and then there's and it's definitely textured.
Okay. Let's see. Question: I've seen advice to add a pinch of salt to your black patina to make sure it goes on and stays black. What's your take on this?
Well, it's not that the touch of salt is so that you can oxidize brass. The brass, and you have to be careful, because you used to be able to buy real brass vase caps. Now they're making this stuff that's not brass. And I showed that to you a couple weeks ago, where I tried to share with you the black patina and salt trick for oxidizing vase caps, and it didn't work. And then come to find out, I just took my little pocket knife and scratched it, and it was just a coating on it. It was not brass. So make sure you get a real brass vase cap if you want to oxidize it. Otherwise, it's not going to work. And that's what you can. I've never added salt to patining one of my sun catchers or something like that. I've never added salt to do that. I've only done it to do brass. Well, I would try it. You know what?
It might work.
Yeah, I'm
Let
not
us
against
know.
trying anything, yeah, because
Let us know.
I don't have any work that I need to be patinaing right now, or I'd try it. So
Okay, everybody on here, not everybody, but many say their patina is brown or gray. It's not black.
I don't understand it, because every time when we do classes in the studio and they go back and rinse off with baking soda and water, come back in, put black patina on it, their projects turn as black as this microphone.
Okay, and you know, sometimes what some do is they polish off the patina,
Yeah,
and so it starts to turn gray.
Yeah, you don't have to go nuts on it.
Yeah, you just need to polish that glass and not
Clean
polish it
yeah.
enough.
And if you're gonna wax it, the only thing you're waxing is to keep it from oxidizing it. You don't have to wax it like you're waxing your car. It's not. And actually, the simple thing to do.
You're not being very positive.
I don't wax it.
You sound like a disgruntled daddy.
No, I think the simple thing to do with the waxing
on
part.
that side of the road, son.
Oh my God, the wrong side of the road. So I think the simple way to wax your work is by using lemon pledge, by spraying it.
Make it easy on yourself.
Make it easy on
you
yourself.
don't have to
Yeah.
polish it.
Make it easy on yourself, and because it's a spray, it goes everywhere, so it's nice. It's not like
Larry Mary said salt and black patina works for him.
Okay, well it does, it's worked for me for doing brass, but I've got maybe we'll try something later on this week and see if we can't work something. I have a couple pieces that are foiled and soldered at the shop.
Mary Beth says her patina is black because she follows our advice.
Thank you, Mary Beth.
Thank you, Mary Beth. And we do have some videos on how to clean and patina your glass, so check those out.
Check them out. I mean, maybe they'll help you. And if not, again, you know what? Hey, it's our technique that we use, and hopefully it'll help you. And if not, change it up a little bit. Make it your own and make it work the best for you,
Erin said they find that they use distilled water to wash before and after patina. It's way blacker. And that's a good point. Your city water is going to make a difference. More.
Well, that would
some
make
is
sense.
more acid, some is not. So yeah, you might want to use distilled.
The pH in your water, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. That makes sense.
Yeah. But,
I mean, there's so many variables, guys, because you're working with chemicals.
Right. Okay.
And the water they put in it at their plant is definitely not like the water that you're using at your house.
This is true.
This is true.
This is true. Okay.
Well, hey, let's look at
got
this.
Up your sleeve
Well,
today for
let's
a
look at
glass
that.
cutting.
Well, I want to look at this. I want to
Okay,
see how.
let's go there.
I want to see how crooked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a little bit.
Yeah, you see how
Right?
that is. So when you lay this down, yeah, it's like, look. See that? Look at that. So what happens when you use these different glasses? Don't worry about lifting them up. It's just what happens when you flip it over. Give it a nice cushion to lay on so that you can solder the other side, because all your glasses, all of them are different. And it's a good thing that you notice that, because now you should be able to be relieved and not worry about all those different heights. Because
Loca.
I think,
Davis.
Loca, hey, welcome to the show tonight. We appreciate that.
We sure
So, hey,
do.
guys, I'm going to share something with y'all. And I told you a couple weeks ago, I said, I'm going to order one of those. And I didn't know where it was, how to find it, or what I needed to use it. So, what I figured I need to use it is I'm getting out my Silver Schnitt 4000. We're going to pull this off. So I got my Silver Schnitt 4000. Guys, I ordered this and I'm going to share it with you. Right there. That's it. You know what this thing is called? It's called the Afterburner. So an afterburner to me means more power. So I'm hoping that maybe this will give us, let me see, hang on, let me reach this. I think those of you that use a pistol grip cutter, I believe that you're going to find that this in your hand, this little thing right here, and I'm going to tighten this up just like that. I'm going to try and keep my cutter straight. And you can hear it just like that. And you don't have to torque it down because it's not moving. So what this does is it allows your hand to lay right there just like that. Now I still am using my fingers the way I normally do, but wow, when you, let me get another cutter. This is, you guys know what cutter this is. This is the one that stays in my pocket. So this is how you normally hold your cutter, okay? So what this does, y'all, it's called the Afterburner. This is what this does right here, just like this. So you depress the head. Okay. I'm going to take my browsers and we're just going to browse it. My runners, and we're just going to run it. And now I've started my run, and you can see it because of the glare. See that run? I'm going to drop in right behind this, and I'm going to pull down and away, just like that. So down and away. Sneak it out, move it out of the way. But y'all, this right here, I can feel it already. I'm laying, everything is right here. This is similar to a Thompson grip. But it feels better to me. So let's try this. I'm gonna hold this down, and remember, I'm resting on that. Okay. So something else I found out that the back of this handle will do for you. Okay. So we just use our running pliers. Is this right here? The back of the handle. Okay, here we go. Turn it over, and you take it, and it'll break it for you, just like that. It acts as a pair of running pliers, just like this. So that's using the back end of this, and we're using the front end of this. Let's see. I mean, it's the cutter will take off any least amount, but it's all about, guys, it's like we've talked before, because we're just depressing the head on that cutter. Here we go. We're going to push down, depress the head. Just like that. And we're going to grab this with our running plier. Don't ever grab it down here. See that? Or even right there. Just go in just a little bit, 1/4 of an inch, just like that, and pull down and away. Okay, all of that will help you. So we did put this on our Amazon page today. This Afterburner, and it fits any brass handled cutter. I wouldn't put a plastic pencil cutter in it. The brass seems to work out okay, and then you can adjust this up and down so that you feel more comfortable. Remember, you still have to control the head on your cutter. See how it swivels? You still have to control it. But boy, you can really eliminate a lot of pressure right here, right there. Eliminate a lot of pressure right there by using the Afterburner. And I've got some glass to cut tomorrow. I'm finishing up a project for cutting, and I'm going to try this out. I'm going to take it to the shop with me. I'm going to put my personal glass cutter in it, and I'm going to try this out on the light box in the morning when I get to the shop. If it's something that you want to try, it's well worth the $13. And if you are a member of Amazon, it's free shipping. It took me 10 days to get it. So it's really nice. I hope you like it.
The link to the Amazon store is in the description of the, is always in the description of the live chats and and our videos. And Ray will put that link up for our
Thank you,
Amazon
Ray.
page shortly.
What I did find out, though, is it doesn't fit the Silversnit 2000.
Emily ordered one.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't fit.
Doesn't
the
fit the Silversnit 2000. Y'all, those of you that don't have a lot of strength in your wrist and are used to using this pistol grip cutter, when you get this, this will be gone. You will really like this. If you don't have a pencil grip brass cutter, when you order this, just go ahead and order a pencil grip brass-headed cutter, and make sure if you're going to order a Toyo, get the TC10 tip on it, or like we talked last week, the 140-degree angle tip. Okay. And let me.
What are you gonna do now?
I'm looking at something here. Do you have a paper clip right there under that?
I do.
Let me show y'all something. I'm just sitting here looking at this, and no wonder I can't see straight, because. Thank you, Barb. So if you're sitting there.
Thanks, Ray. He put the Amazon pages up.
So if you're sitting there and you're thinking to yourself, well, why is my cutter not working well? Here we go. Hold on. Y'all, this has been in my pocket for about a month. Okay. And no, this isn't the wick.
Carol says you have way too many Band-Aids on your fingers.
Hey, Pops, bless his heart, my father, before he passed away, one of his favorite sayings was, if you're not bleeding, you're not working. Y'all, look at the trash that was in my cutter head. Look at that. That's disgusting. But I got it out, and you know what? You can see through here now. So remember, clean your cutter head out, and remember that all you need is a little tiny bit of oil every now and then, because you want to keep that pin lubricated right there, just like that. But clean that out of your cutter, and you'll find it'll act a lot better for you. I can promise you that. Holy cow, y'all! I'm embarrassed. That's pretty bad.
Yeah, that is.
That's pretty bad.
You need to do some housekeeping.
I need to do something. Good Lord.
Okay. All right.
Okay, thank you for the paperclip, Barb.
Oh, you're very welcome. It's always good to have a nice clean glass cutter
Well,
when you
it
start
is.
first thing in the morning, right?
That's right. That's right.
For those of you that have given us super chats and super thanks, we want to thank you. It's very important to maintaining our station because our channel.
It really
because
is.
It's a lot of work, and we do have costs, and that it really, really does help us.
Well, and when you guys donate to our channel, that allows us to grow. And when we grow, you grow.
Yeah.
And that's awesome, because we're growing together. Our community is such a welcoming, wonderful place that we want to hang out there a lot more than we do, but we can't.
Right.
So, and I've been trying, I don't know if y'all have been noticing, but I've been trying to answer some of y'all's questions in the community. When you ask a question, I've been trying to do that to help Barbara out, because, it's just like, we had the day off today, but Barbara worked on the computer for about 5 hours today.
Thank you, everybody that's buying the Afterburner, and let us know how you do.
It's really great. I like it. I feel like it's going to help those of you that have trouble. Say, for instance, so your glass cutter, after a while, your hand just starts sliding down and you can't hang on no more.
And your hand gets tired.
So remember, do me a favor though, guys, okay? The Afterburner, this is threaded, but it's not a metal thread inside the plastic, so it will strip out. So when you snug it, okay, when you snug it to your brass cutter, just snug it and then a little bit of a turn and make sure it's not moving, that's all. Because remember, your brass handle cutter is textured, and that screw is going to lock right down on the edge. So, hey, thanks for purchasing this. I hope you like it. let me know. I hope it's not like the glass thing that Steve Martin did in the, in his movie. But anyway, I think you're going to like this. I like it, and I'm going to try it extensively tomorrow morning. So
Okay. And he'll let us know.
I will. I'll let you know.
Carol wants to know if your work surface is soft, like Homosote, or is it hard like plywood?
It is plywood.
Yes.
Yeah, it is plywood. And then my light box is I just cut on glass, so that's about as hard as you can get. And so yeah, I work on plywood.
Oh, Deborah, thank you so much.
Thank you, Deborah.
Barbara's
got the light, so she's
ahead,
going to
you do.
get that bad boy going.
Thank you, Deborah.
Thank you, Deborah. We
That
appreciate
is crazy.
that. Thank you.
Wrecked. That's great.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
You guys are great.
Yeah, you guys really are.
For those of you that are interested in learning more about us, you can go to conwayglass.com, learn about what we do, where we've been, some
How
of
we
the
got here.
exhibits. And yeah, I think it has some of that, where our studio is and all the public art we've done, and then the ornaments that we make every year for Christmas. We have a shopping page there.
We do. We have a ton of them, and we're still able to complete orders and get them shipped out right now before the holidays. So if you want to check out our website, Barbara added 5 new Christmas ornaments today. One of them is a hot air balloon.
Yeah.
And they come in multiple different transparent colors.
Jason, right.
Jason, oh man, hey buddy.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
It's nice to hear from you. I'm glad you're doing well, my friend. Hugs to you.
Yeah. Pauline wants to know, did Miss Mary like her presents?
Absolutely.
Pauline?
Yeah. Yeah, she sent some presents.
When was that?
Probably about 2 months ago.
She ate them all, Pauline. Are you talking about last month when you sent a package? Not recent, right?
No, not.
She absolutely loved
Yeah, she
everything. Yes.
I don't know where you guys find her favorite treats at, but like Barb and I will buy something for her and she'll like it,
Thank
but she'll
you,
look
Jason.
at it. Thank you, Jason.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't remember what it was that you sent, Pauline, but she absolutely loved it, and it didn't last long. And that's what happens. Then I forget to look at the package and find out what it
Right.
is.
And when you buy something, like, I don't know where that package is that I just had, but it says long lasting chew for days. And you know what? She knocks it out in like an hour. There are no days for Miss Mary. I think that before she was rescued, she was quite something. Let me tell you.
Shas Ray wants to know, do we sell ornaments year round?
Yes, we do.
Online, yes. And in the store on Wednesdays, yes. We had a really good assortment of ornaments for
Saturday.
For Saturday, and gosh, people loved them. So we'll have a good assortment in there. Give us a couple days to get our stock built back up.
Yeah, hopefully by the end of the week.
But the website, just order from the website if you're out of town, and we'll fill your order and get it. If you order now, we'll get it to you before Christmas.
Definitely before Christmas now. So, Sean Allen's in the house. Michael McBride. You have been around for almost 2 years, my friend. Thank you so much.
You've been a member for 22 months.
Great.
Congratulations. Thank you, Sean.
Thank you, Sean.
I hope to see you at Christmas.
Yeah. Make plans, my friend.
Missed you. We've missed you and Jason. And, yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, we miss you guys. Miss everybody.
Pauline, I haven't seen a new package yet. No, I haven't seen it. Check. She said she sent a new package.
I hadn't seen it.
We hadn't seen it.
But you know what? Now we weren't at the shop the last couple of days. Well, we've been outside working, but
We went by today and there wasn't anything.
No, because this was in the mail today.
What day? Pauline, I'll talk to you tomorrow and we'll figure out
we'll get it figured out.
What's going
So,
on.
Sean Allen, Parker, Shaz Ray. Yeah,
Love y'all.
They are beautiful. Our ornaments are beautiful gifts for many occasions.
Yes. And many of them you can leave out year round for sure.
Definitely. And we make quite a few of them, and absolutely gorgeous colors, Barbara.
That's right. If you guys want to come and take a class here in Conway, South Carolina, we have a beautiful little city. We're only 30 minutes from the beach, and we offer classes on site in our studio year-round.
Monthly, year-round.
Monthly. So, I mean, if you're far away, make plans and come and see us. Beautiful Atlantic Ocean out there, and it's a wonderful, wonderful beach.
And we have a bed and breakfast that's right on the historic Waccamaw River. Also, we just got a new Hilton Garden Inn.
So if you're making plans for next year, come in October, because we're Halloween City, and you would not believe our city at Halloween.
Oh, I know.
And at Christmas, it's absolutely fantastic. Any of you that have gone to our Facebook page, look at the drone views of Conway at Christmas time.
Right.
It is gorgeous. So
yeah, they do. They've done something I've never seen before. So check out those photographs. So check out the photographs. They do it up actually at Valentine's too. So it's every holiday that we've got going on that are around our country. Our community, our town is dressed up for it.
yep. Me wants to know if we teach leaded glass and fused.
We teach leaded glass. We don't teach a fused class yet. Fused class is actually more than a weekend for a fused class. There's a lot to learn about fusing.
I want you guys to let us know how that burner works. That Afterburner. There must have been 5 or 6 people have ordered.
Okay, well, try it out. I mean, I like I said, it feels comfortable in my hand. I think it's going to change the way. Well, I know it's going to change the way you hold your glass cutter. But remember, you still need to be able to guide it. But this goes right in here, and it's really make sure you get a brass glass cutter, and there you have it. It's just like that.
Oh, golly, I'm so sorry. She's working in her studio and had bad sciatica.
Oh.
I know. I have back issues, and I know how you feel. It can be really hard to work through.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm sorry to hear that, Magali. Moving that stuff around is hard work, isn't it? She did a show this weekend.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, I tell you, guys, I'm going to give a big shout out to everybody that helped us Saturday. Barb and I used to do this project by ourselves. We don't do it by ourselves anymore. We had 3 other people helping us. So it took the 5 of us to get ready for this show, put it up and tear it down. So it was and I'm very grateful to everyone that helped. So.
Yes, you can check the website. Me wants to know, can they check the website for the lead class? And the lead class, I'm looking to see which lead class is available. There's one spot.
In May, right?
In,
May?
Is it May? In May. But go there, there's one spot available in the lead class in, I believe it's May.
Yeah, because the February class is full.
What is the February?
That's JW's coming up from Atlanta that weekend.
That's,
and 20.
yes. Okay. Yeah, you don't want to be in too airtight
Yeah.
area if you're fusing.
Yeah, and I think a lot of y'all are talking about the cool weather that's upon us now, and how much easier it is if you warm the glass up. It's much easier to foil. The condensation that your fingers produce on cold glass will actually get the glass wet enough so that the foil doesn't stick, and you'll end up wasting the foil. So what we do and have done in the past and would still do would be we use a little griddle. Put it on low, put the glass on there and let it warm up, and then just take it off piece by piece and foil it. The warmer the glass is, the easier it is to foil, and the foil will stick better as well. So,
Michael McBride,
Michael,
thank you
thank
so
you.
much. We do appreciate that.
There you go, Michael. We're dancing.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you, Michael. Okay. Me wants to know if we have a wait list for the classes. Not right now, I do not, but I hope next year to be able to put in a wait list for classes, yes. But At this time, it's not active.
Well, yeah, no, it's not.
We just got that feature. They just
Yeah, we did. That's right. I remember you saying that.
we haven't had time to, activate it. But we hope to get that activated by the
Yeah,
first
and
of the year.
being able to have a waiting list is probably is a
It's
good
a good thing. Yes.
It's a good thing, as Martha Stewart would say. It's a good thing.
Would you entertain the idea of doing an intermediate glass cutting class in the future? Would love to come with one of my patterns and glass and see what I'm doing wrong.
Yeah, that's. I mean, we could talk about it, but I wouldn't be actually teaching you how to cut glass on your pattern. My glass cutting classes are very structured actually, so that you learn everything that you need to know. And more than likely, when you leave the class, when you leave the class, that pattern that you're having trouble with won't be any trouble at all to you. So we couldn't take if I let you bring your pattern and then somebody else brings their pattern, and then we spend all weekend talking about your patterns instead of learning how to cut glass. So,
Magali, we'll figure out how to get you some glass cutting help.
we'll figure something out.
We'll figure something out. That's something to think about, because as you get into working with, harder patterns, you do run into some things that you need to know as
Right.
you go bigger.
And I don't mind, I don't mind answering those questions, or even while we're doing glass chat, while we're doing glass chat here, is to help you all with some of your cuts as well, because that's what I'm here for. Hey, you know what? It breaks on me just like it breaks on you. I'm not immune to bad breaks. I can promise you that. I'm definitely not immune to bad breaks.
Can someone on oxygen do soldering of stained glass?
Sure they can. I have people on oxygen that come and blow glass in the glass studio.
Is that safe?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine. Yeah, most oxygenators now are pulse, and so you're not like getting a big stream of oxygen. It's a pulsing thing. Especially when you leave home, the aerator that you bring with you for your oxygen is pulses.
We do sell ornament stands. They are not on the website, actually.
No, they're black and they're really pretty, and they're 9 inches tall.
Judy, are you local? Yeah.
Yeah.
Never
Judy
mind. Oh, gosh. Okay.
is. Yeah, Judy, we have them.
Yes, we do. Okay. Oh, okay. It's because the pieces are small, and Magali says she uses textured glass. Okay.
Well, Magali goes back to, who drew this?
Magali, if you can change that pattern somewhat and use
Yeah.
a textured mottled or a textured streaky, you might be able to get the same effect with a larger piece of glass. So kind of look at that on the light box and see if that will work.
Oh, that makes sense.
That's what I would do if I was having problems.
That's why I always go to
Small
Barbara
pieces.
and ask her, because she's got the answer sometimes.
Carol
she's-
says don't be shy about using your grinder.
No, that's what it's there for. Don't be shy at
Okay.
all.
Okay.
Grinders are a good thing, not a bad thing.
They are. Okay, guys, we are at 8:04, and I don't want to keep everybody away from dinner. So we probably need to head on over to our supper table, because we're having lasagna tonight.
Wow.
Oh, those green mini pliers that you use occasionally are no longer available. They were made by Vicki Payne, and she is no longer in business. Isn't that
Okay.
incredible? They're that old.
They're that old. Wow.
We remember
Yeah, I think I
Vicki
might have
Payne.
three pair of them. I think I have 3 pair. So at one time I had 50 pair, and God, that was a long time ago. But yeah, so I hang on to them, and so your next best bet are the Lepinet short running plier, those 6.5-inch running pliers. So
Yeah, and we hope we come across the stock of those. We're
Right.
looking. We're looking.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank
All
you
right,
guys
guys.
for joining us tonight. We certainly do appreciate it.
and thank you all for everything.
We love our community, and we're very
We do.
grateful to have you here.
I'm happy to be able
Every
to
week.
answer some questions from y'all every now and then too in the community.
Yes.
You know. So.
Thank you for
Thank you, guys.
joining us. And we
Thank
will
you for
see
all of your
you-
super chats and super stickers tonight. It's greatly appreciated.
And we will see you next week, same
Live.
time.
Same bat channel.
There you go.
Same glass channel.
Same glass channel. Night, everyone. We
Good
love
night.
y'all. Good night.
We love you.